Hi, my name is Jamie Lynch, and I am your child's virtual ELA teacher for 6A. I wanted to get on here and just do a little bit of a how to navigate um, our websites and the things that your student would need to encounter on a daily basis with ELA. So, first of all, when each day when we start, we always begin with a bell ringer. And usually we'll come on, I'll let them in the Teams meeting, and then I'll say, go ahead and start your bell ringer. So when we do that, we will always go to Canvas. And so when they go to their home page on Canvas, it comes up like this. I think all the teachers kind of looks basically the same. So anyway, you'll go down to Let's Get Started. Then when you get to Let's Get Started, we always have a link for the bell ringer right here. This just happens to be Wednesday's bell ringer. Write 5 questions a reporter might be likely to ask a jack-o'-lantern that wants to be president. And so they would click Start Assignment. It takes them to a box where they can submit the assignment and ask the 5 questions. Once they are finished with that, they will hit the blue Submit Assignment button, and it will come to me to be able to be graded. So that is the first thing that they do. The other thing they're going to need to do is to be able to get to our Amplify program. So let me just kind of show you how to do that. Again, it's on the home screen. If you scroll down to the very bottom, you will see this silly little Bitmoji. And on this Bitmoji, this is actually a link that will take you to the Amplify curriculum. Now, it won't do it for me on this because I'm in student view. So I've gone ahead and pulled up Amplify to show you what they might see when they go to Amplify. If they're already logged into Google, which I am, you can always tell that because of the little circle with their initial in it. If you're already logged into Google, when you click that Amplify, it's probably going to bring them to this page right here. Make sure that if they're already logged in with Google, then which will be their S number that they usually use to log in with everything from their Canvas pages to Google. You'll just click on Login with Google, choose their account, and it will bring you to the curriculum pages. We're currently reading a story from Roald Dahl, and so usually when they log in, it'll take them to wherever they had left off the day before or wherever I start them at. So I can always tell, just so that you know, whether the child is in the class or not. I have to select a class. When I select it, it gives me the students' names that are in the lesson. So, and the students who are not in the lesson. So, so sometimes I have to wait until your students, gets into the lesson. It's not hard to get into Amplify, but it seems like I have to remind some students how to get there quite often. So things that we do when we get here, I will usually tell them which activity to start on. For instance, today, our exit ticket, I'm just going to pull that one up and show it to you. Let me do this one. We did a lot of grammar today. So this one, activity 2, brings up the text that we've been reading. It gives them some directions to do for the text. Read this paragraph where Dahl describes what he and his friends do, underline each place that Dahl refers to himself. And then highlight each action that Dahl and his friends do. So that I've taught them how to highlight. You just grab where you need to highlight and a box comes up and you can highlight it. You can change the colors. So there's all kinds of tools that you can use with Amplify that I have shown the kids. So I'm hoping that they remember how to do that. Okay, and when we are finished with Amplify, sometimes, especially on days that are not asynchronous, then they will need to come back to the Let's Get Started. And sometimes I'll have a reflection since today was asynchronous, I did not. But quite often we'll have an exit ticket or some kind of reflection for the lesson for the day. They'll complete that, and I'll have that back on the agenda page. So the only other thing that I could really share that they need to know, and that is they need to quite often check their Aspen grades. They need to get into Aspen and make it kind of a priority to at least maybe one day a week, check all their grades. It wouldn't hurt. But just see if they're missing anything. See if there are M's next to any of the assignment. It means that they are missing the work. So I'm not one to say that if you didn't do it the first time, you can't ever do it. I'll take work anytime that's due, but they have to let me know that they've done it, because Amplify does not notify me that it has been done. So as long as they tell me that they finished it, I can go check their work and grade it. But it's never too late. So the only time it's too late is if it's the end of the grading period and they've waited until the last minute to do everything. So always go and check Aspen at least once a week. So I hope that helps you kind of know how to get into our different programs. Again, if you ever have any questions, you can send me a message. Just message me straight in Canvas in the inbox. Again, you do that right here. Just click of course I access that because I'm in student view, but there's a place that you would go and click. It has a little pen and a paper, or pencil and a paper. You click on that, send me a message. You also can, you feel free to contact me with an email at jamie.lynch@knoxschools.org, or I actually also on my homepage have, let me show you this real quickly so that you will know. On my homepage, I also have Contact Your Teacher, and it will give you not only my email, but also will give you a phone number that you can contact me if you need to get a hold of me in some way. So anyway, I'm glad to have your student in class. I hope this helps you and them navigate around. And again, please just contact me if you didn't understand something that I put on here, or if you ever have a question about class. I certainly want to help you to find success in my ELA class this year. So thank you very much. And that's it. Bye-bye.